Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. I just want to do a quick share of my Midori style envelope notebooks, and because they'll be going into my Etsy store, and even though I did a sort of a flip through on one of my lives, I'd really wanted to do a video just showcasing these three so that you have more details of what you get. So we'll start with number one, and I've got my cup of coffee here. It's been cool here today. So this is the number one, and it's been held together with the altered paper clip that's tucked under this snippet of doily, and this one actually has a flap. So, and I've made it in such a way that just fits under there. It's just something different. These are the large window envelopes that I left that full size. Little snippet of doily, some yarn, dry flour, bit of applique, and I've chalked the colour on here. And then on the other side, on the back side, you'll see a little applique there, snippet. I did some hand stitching and the buttons, and then you take the paper clip off and it opens up, and here you have 3 pockets, and I have decoupaged some napkin just on the edges here, and just popped in some little journaling tags and a little flip out of this little envelope here. Okay, and then just some more paper just to journal on, and they just fit in here. And then you open it up, you have your vintage wallpaper in here. So this is a Midori style, and I've put some eyelets in and an elastic, so you can take these out, put your own pages in, and you can use this cover, you know, over and over and over again. And I did a fair bit of collage, so you can actually journal on this as well. So you have a pocket behind the envelope and a pocket inside the envelope. This is an upcycled envelope. This was part of an order from Karen Grant, who has a store called Vintage Style Journals, and she does her own hand painted roses. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I've got the original in here, piece of a snippet of a doily, and a little bit of eyelet trim here. So you get some vellum paper, some tea dyed and coffee dyed papers in here, all nice and scrunchy. Here you have a, I do believe it's like a glassine bag, and yes, you'll get one of my altered paper clips with the tickets, one of the first ones I made. And inside you'll find a little booklet. It has 10 pages, so that gives you 40 sides to write on. It's blank, so you can actually use it. And I've put the signature in with a little pamphlet stitch. This is actually a little greeting card, and I've just decoupaged a bit of music paper on the back so that you don't see the writing. But I have put an eyelet in there if you wanted to use that to put a little charm on there. And that just pops in here. So you have some various papers here that you can start with or use within this little notebook journal. And just a beautiful little envelope. Just love the colour of that. Nice piece of vellum. And then on the back, you have plenty of journaling spots right there. So yeah, so this is number one. When I made this, I didn't even think, because I've left them the size, and I thought, well, you know, I don't want to tear them apart, I'll leave them. And but you know, they're flat, they can fit in a bag, so whatever papers you put in, you know, you can use that cover over and over again. So that's number one, and I'll be listing them individually anyway, so excuse me. And this one just has a piece of seam binding as a closure. You can use it, you know, for other projects if you wish. This one has had the 2 windows, and I've taken out the plastic, and I've popped in some very vintagey wallpaper behind it. A bit of washi tape. Again, this is from Karen Grant's shop. And here I've made a little tuck to pop in a little secret little envelope. Okay. And it just goes under here. And I did a bit of decoupage, napkin. And this also has the Midori style. And you open it up. And here you'll have a journaling card. This is a original page from the Australian Home Journal and dated 1st of June 1949. Right there. So this is an original piece. And I've just popped that in that pocket here. And we have a little booklet. And this is made from one of those long project cards. I think you can buy them in packs. Well, I had quite a few of those. So I didn't do much to it. I just inked it, did a bit of collage, Tim Holtz. And here again, 10 pages are in here. Put in with a pamphlet stitch. So you got 40 sides, 40 front and back to journal on. Plain, I've left them plain. Little belly band for my own washi tape. So here you have decoupage book page, music paper, dictionary paper. So each one was going to have different papers. You know, quite a bit of an assortment. And that's just popped out. So I'm just going to put that back in here. It's there. And here I've actually, instead of cutting them off, I've left them all in one length and just folded them over, so you can just take them out. But you've got 4 pages there. And here's a double envelope with a nice hot pink envelope inside. So yeah, so you've got plenty to start with. And then on the back we have the scrappy notepad, okay, with various papers, doily, and then a paper towel that was painted. And then on the back I've left it, and you can put notes on there as well. And then the back I've probably mentioned I decoupaged a napkin on there. So it's a pretty easy closure. And I think they'll be great because they're flat. They can fit in a bag. You know, if you're like me and you have a big handbag, well, it'll be just ideal. And then this one is number 3. This is done with an organza ribbon. Again, book page collage, and I've actually popped some napkin over the top of that. I did some hand stitching, French knots, and a little piece of linen cloth that was already printed. And on the back is just a continuation of the napkin. The journals are all pretty well glued and stitched around. And you open it up. And here you'll find envelope. And here's my little secret little envelope in an envelope that you just fold out, and you can journal on this. Secret little codes. And to open this envelope, you have to take it out of the tuck, and you can pop in something there and then use the envelope. I'll probably put something in there anyway, so that won't be empty. And then just pop that back under. But in this pocket I've popped in a booklet. It's made from the paper bag. Okay, so you can put some goodies in there, which I'll probably do anyway. And just some loose pages and some pretty pictures. And this is machine stitched in, so it's covered with some lace curtain. Okay, a bit of a cluster there, and some paper stock that I had, and that just fits nice and snug just in here. And then you flip this over, and of course you've got your writing pad. Okay, quite a few pages to journal on. And this is also a tuck spot here, so you can pop something in here as well. Okay, again, a variety of pages. I think there's about 15 in each, I think it is, and this one I've left and just folded out like that. And then on the back you have CD envelope, and then you have this tag you've got to take out so that you can undo the flip out and then the flip up. Okay, just goes in there, and that's that. So they're the three that'll be going into my Etsy store. So I just thought I'd do a proper flip through because I did add a few things to it. So, because I really don't want to put the link to my live video into the Etsy store. You know, you don't want to be watching an hour and a half or scrolling through to find out what these are all about. So, yeah, so thanks for watching. And now I didn't make a video with the fabric strips because I took enough photo, and you know the photos will explain it all. But I wanted to make a video, and then I'm going to, the next video will be my lovely grungy journal that I finally finished. Alright then, thanks very much, and I'll probably make an announcement on the next video. Bye for now.